Now, LeBron James might just be the most hated athlete of all time. I'm talking about people are so jealous of him. It gets to the point where they can't even tell you what their problem is with LeBron. Now, LeBron does some things. He's human. He does unlikable things. So if you tell me something, a reason why you don't like him, I can understand that. And the problem is, though, a lot of people try to hide it and nitpick with LeBron. And that's what we have with Isiah Thomas. Now, before we get on him, it just seems like his generation the most are the ones who do the most hating. I can understand if you were a competitor and you used to play against LeBron. I understand that. But somebody like Isiah Thomas, who was born in like 1962, 63, something to that nature. Bro, what is your problem with LeBron?
I was the GM, the coach. I would never let one of my players walk out on the floor looking like this. I mean, we are a professional NBA league. We ain't summer league. We ain't, you know, at the YMCA.
Listen, I think coaches got to go back to suits.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm going to let this clip finish, but give me a second. Let me say something. I'm not even disappointed like that in Isiah Thomas. The person who I'm most disappointed in this panel would be none other than Jaylen Rose. Because Jaylen Rose is sitting here watching this man just pure hate, as if Jaylen Rose wasn't one of the people who started the whole baggy pants, Fab Five. He evolved the dress code of the NBA. He was cool. He was that guy. He knows about flavor. Hell, he still got the sharpest hairline in the game. When he has the fro is popping. So Jaylen Rose should have no issue with what LeBron is doing, and I wish that he would have came to his defense, because Isiah Thomas can't even articulate what his problem is. And when you can't articulate what the actual problem is for real, is because you're just simply a hater.
You know, I just think the professionalism in our NBA league has diminished so much, and look, I like LeBron. I'm a fan of his, so forth and so on.
Boy, we know when you start with love, it ends with hate. I love LeBron as a player, but he looked too much like a nigga on the court.
But to walk out on the floor before a game with no shirt on and shoot, I mean, come on, man. Where we at? What we doing? Where we at? Now, if you want to, Adam Silver, if you want to find somebody, find that.
Did this nigga just tell Adam Silver to fine LeBron James for warming up 5 hours before the game with no shirt on and a do-rag to secure the laydown of his already struggling hair? He just said, fine that. See, he know that these fines cost more than what he ever made in one season. Maybe it's that. Maybe that's the jealousy. But we got the black man pointing to the Jewish white man's league, telling him to fine the biggest superstar in the game because he came out there with no shirt on. Now, do we gotta go to all the things that Isiah Thomas has done in his career as an executive who's supposed to be the most professional nigga in the actual league? That's one of the most professional positions. Do we have to go there? Do we have to go to what you did as a player? Yep, you know what? We gonna go there.
Put a fine on that.
I want to say it as loud as I possibly can. I am innocent. I'm very innocent, and I did not do the things that she accused me in this courtroom of doing.
A New York jury has called a major foul on Knicks coach and president Isiah Thomas. Tuesday, jurors ruled that Thomas sexually harassed a former female top team executive. They said Anuka Brown Sanders was subjected to unwanted advances and verbal insults. But the panel ruled that Thomas does not have to pay Brown Sanders punitive damages. Instead, jurors determined that Madison Square Garden is also guilty of harassment. They said MSG should pay punitive damages and will decide how much the company has to pay. The judge called the verdict eminently reasonable. The mother of 3 was fired from her job in 2006. She sued Thomas and MSG for $10 million, claiming Thomas used foul language and called her disparaging names. Then he suddenly declared his love for her. Thomas denied it all.
I'm extremely disappointed that the jury could not see the facts in this case. I will appeal this, and I remain confident in the man that I am and what I stand for and the family that I have. Thank you.
And MSG said Brown Sanders couldn't adapt to the job once Thomas became the Knicks president. But the jury didn't see it that way. John Klobuchar, The Associated Press.
What's up, my boy? You see, we didn't even have to bring this up had you not been out here being Uncle Ruckus Jr. Yeah, had you not been out here begging and pleading and tap dancing for the master, we wouldn't have had to bring this up. Listen, no offense to her. She wasn't even cute enough for you to be doing all that, player, confessing your love for her. All of a sudden you loved after you disrespected that black woman. Calling her all types of probably bitches and hoes and all whatever that was. Then she get fired. Then you done cost the organization millions of dollars because you were unprofessional. Do we have to go there? Let's talk about your time as a player, Mr. Unprofessional. See, those was just some warm-ups LeBron was doing. Let's talk about your time on the court, your exit strategy. Yeah, after you spent years of beating the hell out of Michael Jordan to the point where he had his own rules. Why? Because Michael Jordan was faster and more athletic than anybody in the league. Y'all could not slide your feet. You couldn't slide your feet and keep up with that man, right? So what did y'all do? Y'all beat the fuck out of him. Just like y'all beat everybody else up in the league, but y'all really beat the hell out of Michael Jordan. That's not basketball. That's why I hate people when they talk about your era, and I'm not one of those guys. I respect the 90s. I respect the 2000s. I respect the 10s and the 20s, right? But let's talk about it. Y'all beat the hell out of Michael Jordan because he was just playing better than y'all. And when he got mentally stronger and physically stronger and he beat y'all in the Eastern Conference Finals that year, what did y'all do? You didn't shake his hand because he shook your hand them previous 2 years when y'all went back to back. What happened then? Why didn't y'all shake his hand? That was you leaving and ducking down and shit. Let's talk about it.
I don't think they're cheering for the Bulls, but I think the greeting is for the Pistons as they are headed off as time runs down. Pistons wasting no time in getting out of here. Now a timeout was called. They left the bench, although there's 7 and 9, 10 seconds remaining. The Pistons just left. That's a three-pointer.
You see, where I'm from, we call what you did front running. Imagine the torture and the pain and the hurt that y'all put Michael Jordan through the previous 2 years. Y'all just beat him and beat him. Y'all punched him. Y'all pulled him out the air. You pushed him in the back. And he didn't do anything. He kept it professional. He didn't swing on none of y'all. He didn't do anything. He said, you know what? I just got to get better. I just got to get better. He went and he lifted those weights. He got mentally prepared. He got his teammates ready for y'all. And when he beats y'all, y'all couldn't even look that man in the eye. If you look at that video, Isiah Thomas ducked his head down when he walked past those Bulls. Michael Jordan, signature chewing on that gum, looking at him like, but that's a fuck nigga right there, my boy. Lame ass nigga. Oh, weird high top having ass boy. Yeah, you see, y'all couldn't even do the decency of being like, hey man, hell of a game, brother. It's your turn. No. Y'all kept it moving past the bench. Didn't shake that hand. But yet you're on LeBron for warming up like a regular nigga 5 hours before a game. It ain't a soul in the stands. It ain't a popcorn popping. It ain't a beer can drinking. Ain't nobody out there. You're mad because this man... Listen, if I'm LeBron The next time my next game, I'm warming up in a 3-piece suit. And I'm shucking and jiving. Is this how you want me to come out here, Massa? Is this how you want me to do it, Uncle Ruckus? Because what are we doing? See, you probably the one that was in charge when Allen Iverson had the league on fire, talking about, hey, y'all need to be wearing tuxedos on the plane. Man, get out of here. What we got to understand in all seriousness, man, time evolves, bro. So the things that you used to do and the things that you deem maybe unprofessional, it's not like that anymore. I got my ways. I'm not going to look at the younger generation. Only thing I look down at the younger generation for is violence and carelessness. But this man is supporting his family. This man is out there warming up 5 hours before a game. Probably nobody, his teammates probably not even at the stadium yet. Going through his daily regimen. And you got an issue with that. Out of all the stuff there that's unprofessional you did. So I don't respect it, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about Isiah Thomas, man. Do y'all think he's a clown for this? What do we think about it, man? Let me know down below in the comments. I appreciate we've been going up into the algorithm, man. I listen, I wholeheartedly appreciate y'all. I hope that y'all keep on supporting, keep liking, subscribing, sharing it with a friend. I've been seeing the shares going up in my analytics. Everything is up over 100%. I've seen some stuff even 279%. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm grinding, shooting out videos. I'm probably have 2-3 more today, man. I ain't got nothing to do. So, hey, be on the lookout. We out, baby. Boom. LaFlare.
It's him.